Once upon a time, on a little green island called Ireland, a beautiful little boy called Connor was born, with just one ear instead of two. So as you can imagine, it was difficult for Connor to hear. He loved to play with his friends and his little brother, but sometimes they couldn't understand what he was saying because he found it difficult to hear and say words the way other children could. And this made Connor very sad. Luckily, there were some people, just like you and I, who lived on this island, kind people with smart minds, big hearts, and very good foresight. They wanted to help Connor, and so they found a way to raise the money needed so that Connor could travel to a land far away called California, where two special doctors made a new ear and gave him a way to hear on both sides again. While Connor was in this land, he loved to play at a particular fun place, one that helped children just like him learn to do things that they had previously found hard, such as learning to say words or pedal his bike. Afterwards, Connor and his family traveled back to the beautiful green island with Connor's brand new ear. But when they returned to their beautiful home on the green island, they discovered something both sad and shocking, something unjust, unfair, and overlooked, something that you or I would obviously disapprove of. They found thousands and thousands of other children just like Connor who had to wait for many long years to visit these special places, where people could help them also to do the things they really wanted to do, such as playing or talking with their friends, something we often take for granted, the simple everyday privilege to speak, have a voice, to be heard, and to belong. It made Connor's parents very sad, knowing that there are over 70,000 amazing little children on this island that are waiting to play with special therapists that can help them to learn and grow up to be the best and most fantastic children in the land. And even though their families wanted so much to help their children, they couldn't, as these places were not available. So they wondered, as you would too,
what can we do to help these children?
And with that, they decided to make it happen. Because when one knows something is the right thing to do, they just do it. So they did. They found the right lovely people and raised the money needed to open a very special place for children, just like the one Connor loved so much when he visited the faraway land.
What shall we call this place for children?
We already know these children in our land are simply sensational, so let's call it that, Sensational Kids,
said Connor's mammy. And so it was that Sensational Kids came to be in a town called Kildare, a very special place where children learn and play in the lovely ball pools and on the swings with their special therapists who help them to do the things that children do. This place made many families and their children very happy. Children such as Jamie. He was 4 years old when he first visited Sensational Kids. He was very sad and angry because he couldn't talk and could only say 3 words: Mummy, Daddy, and no. Jamie had autism and wanted to learn to talk. With the help of his special friends at Sensational Kids, Jamie learned how to talk. And now he loves to talk all the time, especially about his favorite ice cream. As the children who visited Sensational Kids grew up, so did Sensational Kids grow and grow too, with over 9,000 children having already visited. Soon, there were 4 Sensational Kids places in each of the 4 provinces in this land: Kildare, Mayo, Monaghan, and West Cork. It got so big that Connor's mammy and all the people at Sensational Kids realized they needed to find a new green field where they could build the best, the biggest, and the most fun place for more of the children looking for this kind of help.
Just simply imagine building the most fun, playful place filled with ball pools, bubbles and swings inside, and playgrounds and sensory gardens outside,
where children and their special therapy friends can play and grow together. Wouldn't that just be the best thing ever? Just imagine all the tens of thousands of children who would not need to struggle anymore.
How can we make this happen? Is there a real-life superhero with a kind heart who can help our amazing children?
And so it came to be that you came along. Of course, you already know this because you were there. You realized you could help the very special little children on this island and that you could make a difference to tens of thousands of families. You knew that you could make a difference, and this made you feel stronger than ever. In fact, so strong that it gave you the superpowers you possess now. It's called being a superhero, or some may just call it love, or kindness, or passion, or heart. Whatever you choose to call it, it still activates the same way. You made something special happen. That's what superheroes like you do, isn't it? You didn't have to even think about how easy, natural, and fun this would be. You just knew it was the right thing to do, because that's who you are. With the gold coins that you shared, a fantabulous new building for children was built. Children from all over the land who used to struggle and were so sad became happy, knowing they had everything inside of themselves to live sensational lives. And so they did, meeting dragons all along the way and dancing cows. But you know clearly the parts of this tale which are truest, the parts that have already happened and can happen, because you made it and make it so. Pigs may not fly and the cow may not jump over the moon, but you know, just like the sun rises in the east, that truth, faith, and simply what's the right thing to do is the way to bring more sunshine into our lives. That's your superpower. And superheroes, just like our sensational kids and you, are in this world for a reason. You made a difference. And you made it happen. We know the superpower of a sensational mind and a sensational heart. And we are grateful for the type of sensational person that you are. Superheroes like you create magic and happy endings.